It's shipping day again here at Emerald Guitars, and another really nice selection of emeralds this week. And it's always fascinating to look, and it just seems like there's a different trend every week. This week it's a slim week. Quite a lot of our X10 Slims and Virtuos, and I'm going to walk you through them. So if you don't know what the shipping video is all about, it's really that time every week where we just take the time to look at the guitars that have been manufactured in the previous weeks that are ready to ship this week. And these are all our guitars that have been custom ordered. And then we've got some other guitars that we're going to show you on the end, on the screen, that have been sold out of our stock and that are shipping to you around the world. So it's always an exciting time of the week. And I know you guys love following along. Gives you a really good in-depth insight into what we do. And I also like to, every week, just maybe give you a little bit of update on some information. And this week, I want to tell you about some new details that we've got in our 3D builder. So I'll put that in at the end. And I'm just going to walk you through some new custom options that you can actually do on our 3D builder on our website. And the other thing that I'm going to do this week is I want you guys to see if you can pick what is going to be my guitar of the week. There's one guitar here that sort of stands out to me that I'm going to pick as a guitar of the week every week, and see if you guys choose the same one. So first thing we've got is going out to David in Texas, and David has got one of our X7s, and this is our lovely little travel guitar, and it's we always talk about it. It's not really a travel guitar, it's so much more. It's a compact parlor size guitar. Great guitar if you're playing at home, or if you're traveling with the compact size and the gig bag that it comes with. Just makes it a very, very good instrument just to travel around the world with. So this one is finished in red carbon. It's got that black carbon fiber with the red over the top that just gives you that really nice warm glow of red color. That 24-inch scale, and yeah, great all-rounder. Then we've got another X7, and that's going out to Scott in California. And this one, the similar type guitar, the only difference in this one is it's green carbon, and it's got the high vibe system. Now this high vibe system is a new pickup system we've been offering. We've talked about it a couple of times in the shipping videos, and it's a fantastic system in that it's got little actuators built in underneath the bridge here. And what it does is it picks up the sound of the guitar and amplifies it, so you can almost make your guitar louder. You can add in different effects into it, reverb, delay. The onboard preamp here has a lot of different selections, and you can also connect it to your smartphone via Bluetooth. So you can actually make this guitar into a speaker, which is really cool. Kind of freaky actually. So you connect Bluetooth to your guitar, and it plays music, and you can play along with it. So really cool. We're going to make some content with this in the very near future, but since we started adding this on, this has been really, really popular. So really excited. And a great tool if you are using your X7 as a travel guitar. You don't want to take an amplifier with you, but you want to be able to experiment with, effects and looping and all that kind of stuff. It's a great creative tool, and a lot of fun as well. Now, beautiful guitar going out to Dietmar in Germany, and this is one of our X10 Slimlines. This is the X10 Slimline Nylon, and I think the X10 Slimline Nylon is an exceptional instrument. Acoustically, it has a remarkable acoustic sound for being such a slim body and small proportion instrument, but amplified really works well. So it's we've designed this this hybrid bridge that it's got the traditional tie-on style, but it has the fully adjustable saddles here. So 6 individual saddle pickups. You can easily adjust it for height and intonation. And a really important thing actually with nylon, because it can be such a big variation in how people like a nylon setup. If you want a really clean sound, you do have to go really high on a nylon. But if you're playing very light and very fast, sometimes you want to be able to take that down a lot lower. So this really gives you a lot of adjustability to be able to do that. And this one's combined with the K&K pickup system inside, so it gives you that bit of body if you're doing maybe some percussive stuff on the guitar, or just to give you a fuller sound, and 2 onboard volume controls. I just think it's a great guitar to function and a great guitar to look at. This one, Harborica, combined with the beautiful inlays, the vines and the silver, silver chrome tuners and black carbon back and sides. I think the appointments on this just really work well together. And maybe we'll look at this guitar actually in the 3D builder at the end, because I think this is a really good design that shows you just on the 3D builder how you can see all those combinations pulling together to make something that just really works very nicely. So nice one, Dietmar. William in Tennessee, and yeah, another beautiful X10 Slimline. So this is the steel string version, and this is it's got the 6 pickups here. It's got the Crevo humbucker. We've got our 3 volume controls, and it's also got MIDI connectivity. So this is kind of similar to our very popular X10 model. The X10 with that level 3 pickup system that had all the 3 pickups. On the normal X10, the controls are on the side on the full body X10. Here, this is a little bit more stage focused, and we've put the controls on the top. So it just depends on your preference. But yeah, really versatile acoustic guitar, and also with a really nice acoustic sound as well, totally unplugged. Got the silver vines running up the neck, and the black Cosmo black tuners there. Works great with the green carbon. So from X10 Slims, now we're going into 4 Virtuos. So the Virtuo is that same body style, but just with the larger suite of pickups. And we talked about this last week, so maybe I don't need to go into full detail, but it's got the Fishmans, it's got the piezos, and also MIDI as well, and all the onboard controls. So incredibly versatile instrument for acoustic and electric styles, and with the MIDI, I mean, really the sky's the limit. This one is it's going out to Richard in Pennsylvania, and he's chosen black quilted maple, and I'm very fond of the black quilted maple. I think it's a really great look, combined with the silver dots on the fretboard. I think works really well, and of course black carbon back and sides. It's definitely the way to go with black quilted maple. And yeah, good Virtuo to start the range. So John in Illinois, another Virtuo, same pickup system. And on the Virtuo, we only offer this one pickup system. We don't offer any customizations. Really what we've done here is we've created a suite of pickups that we believe is as good as it can be. You can't take bits away and you can't add bits on. It's just, the Virtuo is packaged as is. And I believe it's just about perfect that way. This one is zircotti veneer. Some great patterns going on here. I just love how we've got these patterns running up from the back of the body, going up here towards the neck, and sort of the planar detail up around the neck area. Just frames the guitar so well. Yeah, it's a sort of really nice piece. Zircotti is really nice dark wood, gives it that very rich look. And here's combined with silver Celtic knots and an amber back and sides. So here's something a bit special going out to Chris in New Jersey. So this wood has some really beautiful and quite subtle detail, and you can see it's got like a flame pattern running through it. I can see a really nice sort of 3-dimensional movement to it as I flick it from side to side. But what's really unique and cool about this is 2,000-year-old bog oak, and it's been carbon dated to 2,000 years at least. And I think it's a really nice idea that this is something that's really ancient and combined in such a modern guitar, built in a modern way with our carbon fiber. And I really like that it's combined with a natural black carbon fiber on here. There's just something, I think there's something special about the story and the concept, as well as just the overall look. So I don't know if we have any of that left. I think we've pretty much used up all our bog oak. I wish I had got more. It became available through one of our suppliers. It was a small amount, and it was gone. And unfortunately, that's the way it goes. I tend to get smaller amounts of different diverse pieces of wood. I don't like things that are always the same. So I like to find things that are really unique, and then, you know, when we run out, then we find something else that's unique, and I just believe it's a nice way to do it. This is a beautiful Virtuo. This one's going to Francois in France, and Francois has an X10 as well, and now he's decided to go for the Virtuo, which complement each other so well. This one is finished in Koa, and a fantastic piece of Koa. Amazing flame pattern going on in this Koa, and a really, really bright, rich golden color. If you've been looking for Koa, so have I. If you've been on our website looking, I think we're almost totally out of Koa, but I'm going on a trip on Monday to see a supplier, and hopefully going to get some more Koa, because it's just such a beautiful, beautiful wood. This one's combined with a vibrant amber back and sides, which really, really looks well, and the gold dot inlays. She's a really elegant instrument. Then Larry in Alabama has gone for the X20, and X20 in black carbon with fully adjustable bridge. This is the piezo bridge with a single volume control here, and black carbon all around. So the X20 that's our sort of middle of the road guitar. It's the guitar that we do a lot of customizing with. It's the guitar that just really fits into so many brackets. Great balanced sound, very comfortable to play, and yeah, it's been very popular since its release. Okay, so this one's going out to Kevin in Washington. This is Pau Ferro veneer, and really nice contrast in colors on this. So if we take it from the side, so the back and sides is amber, and so it's got that nice amber weave running into the lighter amber kind of colors here on the top, getting darker towards the center, and then the very light heartwood. And I love the combination of colors. I just think it works so well, and so much detail actually in the light wood that you don't really pick up on. But I always look at the fine detail in the woods. It's always these really nice abstract patterns. Sometimes it's big patterns that stand out, but sometimes the small detail is just every bit as intense when you really look close. Two pieces that really kind of catch my eye. Small little detail, but these little knots here, they look so 3D. There's like, it almost looks like it just goes down into a big dip, but it's actually flat. And I love finding details like that, and it just gives the guitar that signature look. This has got white Celtic knots on the fretboard, and I think they go really nice, and you use that nice transparent white, so it's got a nice sort of translucent sort of finish. And that's the back and side with the amber, so good combination. Now Harry in Australia has gone for some Koa as well, and you can see in an X20 really looks fabulous as well. It's got that same flame pattern, very similar to what's on the Virtuo, and you just see how much movement. I hope it picks up on camera. Sometimes it's hard to really see that the same way, but just as it moves from side to side, maybe I should hold it still and you move the camera. I don't know what's the best way, but yeah, just a lot of depth and movement in that Koa veneer. This one's combined with gold dots in the fret markers. So again, the pickup system on this is the High Vibe, and we talked about the High Vibe pickup earlier. That very versatile pickup system, and it's fantastic when it's not plugged into an amp. But what we should say is actually it's a great pickup system even when it is plugged into an amp. It still functions fine through the jack, and gives you all those onboard effects straight into your amplifier. So yeah, really love the High Vibe pickup system. Now, last one on our row here today is going to Mark in New York, and this is Indian Rosewood. Lovely big, rich, deep colors on this big X30 Jumbo, and really nice details. Great big knot details here. It's quite dark, this wood, but with these light glowing details, and yeah, I really like how that looks. It's gone for red back and sides on this. I think that's actually quite a good choice for that. Amber might have been a little bit too light, So the red kind of brings out some of the red and amber kind of intensity colors that's in the top. They've got the silver Celtic knot inlays, and yeah, it's really great. So this is a guitar without a pickup system. So the vast majority of guitars end up going out with a pickup system, but when you're building this on our website, that's the great thing, is you have a choice. If you're not going to use a pickup, don't put it in. You know, I'm always happy to have somebody upcharge or, you know, upscale their guitar and add extras on. But I'm just as happy for you to take things away, because if you don't need a pickup system, don't bother putting it in. And yeah, it just leaves the guitar purer and simpler. So that's a nice one to finish on the row. So these are all guitars that were designed and built on our 3D builder or in consultation and built to order. And then we have our guitars that are in our stock section on our website. And whenever we sell them, we want to be able to just ship them straight out. So these guitars already left this week. We ship daily, and we just wanted to put them in a picture. So we're going to start doing this weekly now as well. We just have a picture of them, give you a shout out. So at least every guitar is covered. So the first one is going out to John in Maine. So another X10 Slimline Nylon. So nice to see two of those. And I anticipate we're going to see a lot more Slimline Nylons this year. I think once we start doing some marketing and get the word out how good this guitar is, I think we're going to sell a lot of these. So yeah, so that's going out to John in Maine. Black carbon Slimline Nylon. And next one is going out to Robert in California. And it's X20 with a red back and sides and a koa top. And a really nice inlay here with the red on it as well. Good combination. Then we've got Keith in the UK, and he's got an X10, and that's finished in the blue vibrant weave. And then we have Stephen in Montana, an X20 12 string. So we do a lot of 12 string guitars here. We're very well known for them. I think we're low in stock at the moment, but we're going to be adding more. We have a lot of them scheduled to go through this year. I think there's about 50 12 strings that we have a capacity to build over the course of the year. So it's not a lot, but yeah, we're looking forward to getting more of those out more regular. So this one finished in our black carbon. And the last one we have is going out to Matti in Finland. So this is a X30 in Spalted Chen with green. So Spalted Chen has really great patterns on it. It's a very light color, contrasting wood. So it's a really good one to put a color over. So we can see here that the light colored wood in the center comes up with a vibrant green, and then the darker sections come up with a darker green and almost black. So really nice one to finish with. So I'm going to take you and give you a little bit of a guided tour on the 3D builder and show you some of the new details that we have on there. Okay, so at the start of the video, I mentioned that I was going to talk you through some things on the 3D builder, and I'd like to show you how to build this one specific guitar, and I'm also going to show you some of the custom features that we've just recently added on the 3D builder. So the model I've loaded up here is the Slimline Nylon. So on our 3D builder, you get to move the guitar around. You can see it, all the details. It's a little bit slow on the touchscreen here, but whenever you're on a device, you're going to be able to see just how easy it is to move in on all the details. So if we go in here on the body, so if we look at all the different things that we can add, we can look at the different types of carbon, the veneers, the headstocks, the inlays. So this is a really good example of a guitar to build up. So the first thing on this one is the back and sides is black carbon, and then we go in and we look at the veneer type. So the veneer on this one is Arborica, and click that and it puts it right on the top. Now this one is just a natural Arborica. It's not at any color, so we don't need to add any color on there, but we can add a color overlay if we want. So that's the base of this one. Now, then we go to headstock. So on our nylon guitars, we've offered two different options. On our X20 nylon, we always do the slotted headstock, but on a more modern nylon slimline guitar like this, we also wanted to offer a regular solid headstock. So you have the choice of that, or or you could go with this design with the slotted headstock. So we're going to stick with the solid headstock. Then we go to pickup and bridge options, and this is where we have quite a lot of different options for you. You can start with no pickup, LR Bags Element, the Ghost Piezo, or what we have here on this one is the Ghost Piezo with the adjustable saddles and the K&K. So really good pickup option for this guitar. You could also go with the one with MIDI and all the controls on the top, or you can have it just the piezo and the MIDI. So we're on this one here. Hardware color, so that's it with black, but on this guitar it's chrome, like you can see here. And inlay design, so the inlay design on this guitar is the Celtic vines with the leaves in the silver. So we've got the Celtic vines with leaves, and we choose our color here of silver. So that is the main custom options that's on this guitar. So you can see just how we've got a representation that is very, very close to the real life. An animation, but really helps you see how all those colors and details work together. So I think it's a very, very useful tool. It's something that has been fantastic and really has changed a big way how we've been able to communicate with you guys. And I know you guys have been loving just being able to build a guitar to your own specifications. The other things that I wanted to talk to you about is the other custom features that we have available at the moment. So we've added in a custom neck option. So that's right across most of our guitars in the range. It'll show you what the default is. So on this one, the default is 48.5 millimeters is the nut width on this guitar. If you wanted to go down to, say, a Slimline neck, 43.5, which is the same as like our Virtuo neck or X10 neck, you can do that. And you could also go to a wider neck, say like a very traditional classical 2-inch nut width. So that's all there to be chosen on this guitar. Then you can go and have a look at your scale length. Our default is 650 millimeters. You can go with a shorter, you can go with a longer scale. You can even go with fan frets on here. So a lot of options on that. And then we can go with a custom fretboard radius as well. So the standard we do on a nylon guitar is a 16-inch radius, but some people might be used to using a classical flat fretboard on a classical guitar. We can do that as well. So you can just select a flat fretboard there. So that's all the options that we've added in. So that's our two main things: custom neck widths, custom scale lengths, and custom fretboard radius. Always things that we were able to offer in the background, but just adding them in now onto the builder just kind of lets it be a little bit more transparent to you and let you see a little bit clearer exactly all the options. And don't forget, we've got our custom straps that you can add in here as well. So these straps are handmade for us in the UK. Really, really high grade leather and beautifully embroidered. So it's not just printed, it's our logo and name is embroidered on there. So yes, it's an expensive strap, but it's actually a really, really high quality strap. So it really represents the guitar well. So it's always just a nice thing to add in there. So that's it. That's the walkthrough of the 3D Builder. Hope you've enjoyed our shipping video today. And we'll be back next week with more. Give me some suggestions. Let me know what you'd like to hear in our shipping videos. You know, any topics that you'd like me to go, any themes that you'd like me to go with. Always like to add some things in just to, you know, give it a little bit more detail for you. So appreciate your feedback and I look forward to seeing you next week.